It's Friday, the 29th of June 2018, and it's 13:06, and that can mean one thing, and one thing only, that it's time for today's Bisquiz and Biscuit review with me. It's your host, Edward C. Lewis, and I'm joined by a very special guest.
So WNL.
It's WNL. No, it's not WNL. This is, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who this is someone that you might know from this chat, who usually is in this chat. It's Jester D, everyone.
Hi guys.
Round of applause, please, in the chat for Jester D. Jester D, of course, one of the original Eds38, as you can see there. Eds38, thank you for representing the shirt. One of the original Elite players back from 1984.
Indeed.
Player of Frontiers games for 34 years, would you say?
34 years.
34 years of playing Frontiers games.
2/3 of my life has been involved with Frontiers games.
Well, we thank you absolutely dearly for...
Long may it continue.
Well, but the most important achievement is that he's now on the Bisquiz with me. So Jester, I'll get you a little pop out so you can see the chat from your side a little better. There you go, there it comes. So please do say some nice things to Jester in the chat. So we have, I show the chat there as well. Yeah, fine. Oh, I lost it. Basically, you're gonna have to start saying nice things again because I did a pop-out chat and now, there you go.
Hey,
hey Jack. Shaneri Rhino, we don't stand a chance now as a ringer. Nice things to Jester, says Furcat. Security breach, Amber Alert, send reinforcements, says Ben Kai. Yeah, we did, he bribed us to let us know. No, it's not true. Jester is also, just in case you don't know and if you've never met, an Elite Dangerous community member, and by that I mean one of the most generous people I've ever met. Special effect. Are you a special effect ambassador? No,
I
deserve to be, sir.
I'm a sponsor.
So, yeah, you're a sponsor, but you are a keen contributor, and
I just like the shiny things.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for everything that you've contributed, because you're always one of the most generous people on the 24-hour live stream that we do at any event, whether that's LaveCon or Fantasticon or the Elite Community Meets. You're always there, incredibly enthusiastic, super keen to donate your time and money to the Elite Dangerous community, and that's just so sweet of you.
I was hoping they would raffle out the sort of the scale model of the Cobra
at some point.
Expo.
We are
I was ready for, and the Jurassic Park truck that was there.
Somebody owns that. That's somebody else's. Anyway, so the main reason, by the way, and so yeah, everyone look. He owns Special Effect. He doesn't own Special Effect, but at this point he might do. Musapan says hello, Jester. Hello, it's Colo says. Mug. Which is awesome. Nice to see you, Jester, says most people. And I think that if there's anybody who deserves, Jester wins all of the raffle prizes. He also donates so much money to the raffle, but that's not. It's a generosity of spirit as well that you have about you. That is. Go on, play yourself down. Go on.
I never do it to win anything.
Well, I know. You just want to win the goodies. You're always like, I just want the goodies. I just want to stop other people from having the goodies.
I just like the warm glow that I get from giving to charity. Because I've been really, really bad in the past, and this is my atonement.
Oh, yeah, I can't imagine you being bad. What's the worst thing that you've ever done, Jester? Don't answer that. All right,
I'm into other MDAs over that.
Apparently, he still needs to name his planet, and that's the main reason he's here. Is because we haven't named his planet yet that we said we'd do months ago.
No, it's not a planet. It's a system.
It's a system.
It's a whole system.
Look up. I'm just going to move this slightly because it is colliding with your.
I can see a crate flying past.
Have you had a nice time? We had some lunch, and by lunch I mean I made you eat a sandwich very quickly.
Very quick. The traffic was other side of the country. But I was come back to my hometown.
So what did you think of the space bar? You're one of the first people in the community to see the new building.
This space bar, or the space bar?
This space bar here.
This space
bar. Very specific on this keyboard. No, it's called our canteen's called the space bar.
Really?
Yeah, it's got that door. You were too busy going.
I'm fanboying at the people, not the signs on the doors. Well, I just sort of passwords, yes.
Yeah.
Signs on doors now.
Signs on doors now.
No admittance, I don't read those.
I know. Well, it was a sign on the door. This is the space bar. But to be fair, I didn't make that clear to you. I didn't go, hey, look, it's a pun. It's a bar, space bar, computers, space, etc., etc., etc.
Very good. Very good.
But everyone, thank you. I'm such a terrible host. No, don't do anything. Stop doing things.
Right.
I'm gonna come in here like this. Oh, this is the main reason you came, right?
Yeah,
all right, that should be fine.
I'm not going to wash this shirt ever again.
Yeah. Well, how different is that from normal life? Hey.
I'll just have to buy a new one.
The main reason I brought Jester here today is because he promises me that he is well, today is a World Cup quiz. That's what today's quiz is all about. And Jester's... What's that? Why are you making that face? Jester tells me that he's a master of football, right?
I'm from Wales, boyo. What?
Well, you don't have a proper Welsh accent, though. Go on.
No, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm not going to racially offend my home country.
You're not a football expert?
Rugby football, yes.
Oh, that's a different...
Egg chasing,
that's a different
yes.
thing entirely. That's a different shaped ball.
Table football, maybe. Foosball.
Yes.
I used to play that at college. What's the worst that can happen?
Anyway.
The answer's Gareth Bale.
The answer's Gareth Bale.
As long as it's Welsh.
Let's find out. Oh, I'm receiving... Oh, I'm sorry, Jester. I'm getting a static headache coming through. There's a signal. I'm receiving... We can no longer contain him. He's here. He's arrived. WNL, how are you doing?
Hey, not bad. Yourselves?
Very well, thank you. How's your knee?
You wouldn't want to see it. It's 3 times its normal size. It's all wobbly with various things, and it's black and blue all the way to the foot.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, good. I'm glad we brought that up.
That needs to go on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Oh, yeah. Take some photos of that. I'll show up on screen. It'll be lovely. Send me some photos of your knee, and I'll have it up on screen. That can be this week's special. Peter. I told him we're having a special guest. Peter, we've got what drink do you like? What drink do you want?
Oh, could I have a creme de menthe, please?
A creme de what? A creme de menthe? A creme de?
I'll have a lager then.
A lager. Peter, a lager. 2.
Yeah.
Creme de menthe. Creme de menthe.
Creme de menthe in a grasshopper. A very nice cocktail, please. Grasshopper.
2 crickets.
I did those in college and it didn't end well.
Oh, well. And there, going back full circle to the story about why Jester did some bad things and now he has to atone for his sins. It turns out in college you spent some time. Anyway, Jester, you're a fantastic guest. Thank you so much for joining us here. And are you going to stick around for the quiz?
Of course.
Are you going to stick around for the biscuit review?
I could do with a cuppa.
Oh, so could I.
And a biscuit or 3. It's written on my shirt. It's got it.
Okay. Well, everybody. Yeah, exactly. Great. And what a shirt. All right. So WNL. Hello.
Hello.
Other than your knee, how is life?
Life in general is pretty good. The weather here is, well, like it is in the rest of Britain, absolutely beautiful.
And we're spending it inside this bar.
I know, you're inside the bar. I'm
sitting
out the window here.
It's air conditioned and they're not allowed to smoke anymore, so the air is sweet.
Yeah, it's very nice. We've got the windows wide and open, and all the football. We don't have the football on in this bar. We have you on, and that's the only use we have for this TV. We leave it up. The TV is just left on the bar. We have the doors wide open. The England crowd keep coming in, but they're incredibly disappointed when they see just an American man in his 60s coming up on the screen reading quiz questions, because we just leave it on repeat. We leave it on repeat when you're not here. We leave old quizzes on repeat. It's really good. People come in and join in, but the football crowd get a bit rowdy, and they go, "What's this American muck?" And they go, "You're not even in the World Cup," and they throw things at the TV. Pete's had to... Is that his name, Peter? Whoever the barman is. I don't see him enough. I can't remember his name anymore. Pete! Still not there.
I think he's getting me a panini.
He's getting you a panini?
Yeah.
Did you ask him to get you a panini?
No,
He just knows.
Yeah, he looked at me and said, "That man wants a panini."
He said that?
Yeah.
So you saw him?
Yeah.
What was he doing? Was he wearing his work clothes?
Ooh. There was a tutu involved.
Hey?
There was a tutu involved.
A tutu?
I don't know what he wears in work normally.
He's been out all night again, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's been out all night again dancing.
What's his second job?
Good for him. Second job?
I don't know.
It's not in the contract. All right. WNL, what are we doing here? What is the quiz? Why is the quiz? How is the quiz? And how do we do it?
It's all about World Cup football today, and America will be, well, not the next one, but possibly the next one, but certainly the one after when they host jointly with Mexico and Canada. So the hosts always get in. Anyway, the quiz today is about World Cup football. And for those of you who haven't ever been here before, heaven forbid, basically I'll be asking 10 questions. Edward will turn off the chat stream so he won't be able to see your answers. I'll take the first 3 answers.
And
if I have consensus to those 3 answers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, they won't be able to see the answers at all.
You're not against me now. We're together in this one.
They're together.
I was going to spoil you.
Abject failure together, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure. I thought Jester was an expert at football. It turns out it's just...
Is that the only reason I was asked here?
I'm probably the most...
Do I look like I play football?
No, you don't. I mean, yeah, you've got a fine physique, sir.
American football, maybe. I could do American football.
Could you?
Yeah, I used to watch it when I was a kid.
Yeah, but okay.
I could do questions on American football. No.
Oh, you mean a quiz on it? Yeah. I was going to say. All right, so
I know what nickel defense is. Thanks.
A what? Sorry.
Oh, excellent. Do you have a particular team that you support professionally? Yeah, American.
When I was very young, it was the Cowboys. Then I moved.
Okay, they went 3 in a row. Yeah.
Then I became a fan of the Raiders when I was older because everyone just liked the Raiders. And now recently, it's got to be the Giants, I think.
This has been one of the most gentle, lovely conversations that we've ever
had.
I have
a team of the future for you, though. A team of the future. Okay. I'm from Ohio originally, so you must give the Cleveland Browns a look in this year. They set a record for losing the most games ever in a row last year, but this year they're going to come out firing on, well, I hope some cylinders. Yeah, Cleveland Browns.
Or they could try and push that record a bit higher by losing again.
Yeah, this is possible.
Right, I'm going to have to put a stop to this sports talk. This
is a quiz.
This is a quiz bar. This is a quiz and biscuit bar, not a sports bar.
Okay.
All right, even though today's special is American football. Okay.
Okay, like we said, you get rid of the chat stream. You can't see them. I'll take the first 3 answers from the chat stream. If we have consensus, that's the answer. If we don't, then it will have been the first answer that they gave, okay? And then we'll take them one by one and see who today's victors are.
Can I just say that was one of my favourite conversations that we've ever had on one of my live streams. And for some reason, the hot weather, whether it be the hot weather or everyone playing the new Elite Dangerous update, or the fact that part of the audience is actually here in the room with us, we only have 30 people. But that's okay, 30 people is the perfect amount for a live stream. It means you can communicate with every single individual.
We've got one for chance.
And we've got... All right, so, okay, we're going to minimise the chat now. Love you, chat. Bye-bye. Be nice, be friendly, and don't cheat because we've got cheating radars. Go on.
Yes, cheating not allowed.
Dancer's broccoli. You can't read that. Remember, it doesn't exist. No, I've only just minimised it. Look, and actually this is fun because now Jester's going to see I actually genuinely do minimise it. I don't see the things, I can't see what you're saying. You can say horrible things about me and Jester. Don't see anything horrible. I mean, this guy's
I'm just reading all the secret notes on the desk.
This is emergency questions from yesterday's stream that we just haven't cleaned up from yesterday.
Hush, they're secrets.
We've got commands for Elite, for the shell commands.
How to lower landing gear and stuff like that.
No, like how to...
Because Will needs that.
He does, doesn't he? He is an idiot.
Boostlander needs that.
Sorry, we're having our own conversation here today, and we've got a very special, lovely guest with us, which is Jester, but also mon père. Il est très bon chance, monsieur. Ooh la la. All right, let's move on. Is it weirder in person or on the screen?
It's how I imagined the chaos to really exist.
What do you think of this drawing?
That's a Rubik's Cube, isn't it?
It's not, it's a crate.
No, there's no dollar signs on the side, otherwise it'd be a loot crate.
All right, sorry WNL, let's begin the quiz. We've got things to do. We've got time. Stop wasting our time.
That is a crate picture.
Stop wasting my time. I'll waste your time with a few questions here. Question number 1 then. Here we go. start off nice and easy. Of course, there are several years of qualification that come beforehand, but how many teams are invited to each World Cup finals tournament?
Gareth Bale.
How many teams went over there to Russia and are playing, from the outset? How many teams?
Is it not? Double that. Yeah. Is it though? Is it? No, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Double that.
No, it's not. It's not that many. Have they got an answer yet?
We can work it out.
We can't.
They have an answer now. Yes.
Right. Well, we think
they were unsure. They were unsure,
we're not
but
sure
I do have
because
an
four. Is it right? There's four.
Well,
Four teams per group.
Yeah, when you get through the groups, then you're into the quarter-final playoffs. Mm-hmm. And the quarter-final playoffs is the last.
This is going to be the slowest quiz of all, by the way, because we're actually
trying to use maths.
Stop trying to use maths, Jester.
We need a spreadsheet.
We don't. Well, Millstone Barn, where are you? You were here the other day. Why don't you come in? You can stay. Don't worry.
No, I've got the spreadsheets.
Oh, you got spreadsheets on your back. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, let's double that then.
32.
Yeah, we'll go for 32.
It's not 32. It's 16.
No.
16.
No, it's not 16. That's
32.
That's 4 groups of 4.
32.
32.
60. 32.
32.
Yeah.
32. Well, as Dillman Black has pointed out, 8 groups of 4. It's 32. Yes, well done. Okay.
Told you not to listen
and they
to me
got it
on
right as
Welsh.
well.
Great. So they got it and we got it.
The Welsh Wizard. Yes.
Well done, the Welsh Wizards. Gareth Bale.
One apiece. One apiece. I'll mark that down here. Question number 2.
100%.
I'd like to know which country has won the World Cup the greatest number of times.
Jester D, who
Which
says he's not an expert, is
country-
scribbling down something frantically. He's writing the
Great.
word Gareth Bale. Huh?
Brazil won it 5 times.
Everyone
Come
knows
on,
that.
chat stream. Get your answers on there. I know you know
You
this.
just heard it. I didn't know it.
No
I would have
checking.
guessed that. You can't. You've got to wait till they've heard it. Remember, you've got to wait until
I'm
they.
so used to being on the other side.
I know.
I have their answer.
You should put me on to me.
All right, Brazil, 5 times.
You're putting Brazil 5 times, and Brazil 5 times is absolutely correct. Well done, yes. I like their answers as well, especially Commander Calvert, who actually spelled it with an S, which is the way they would spell it in Brazil.
Brazil.
B-R-A.
Brazil.
He might be from Brazil.
Brazil, possible? I don't know. They can let me know. But they got it right as well, so it's 2 apiece. Perfection all round.
Wonderful. Well done. Congratulations.
I'll shut up then.
No, you're great.
No, because I answered before. I should have the answers.
No, you're doing great.
Because I'm ready to type the answer.
You're a natural at the live stream. You should start live streaming.
First 3 answers, so I've got to type and hit it fast.
No, you're doing a great job.
Where's the keyboard?
Now, this next question, question number 3, is a bit of a multiple guess.
Brought to
Okay,
you
I'm
by
going to give you the right
Corsair.
answer, but I'll give you a
Wireless
couple of
keyboards.
wrong answers as well. You decide which is which and write down the correct one, okay? Germany was the FIFA top-ranked team in this year's World Cup. At the outset of the tournament, which team was the lowest FIFA ranking at the finals?
Ooh, so no second place.
Was it South Korea, Saudi Arabia, or Russia? Germany was FIFA's top-ranked team at this year's World Cup.
Yeah.
At the outset of the tournament, which was the lowest-ranked team at the finals? Was it South Korea, Saudi Arabia,
I know, right?
or
We
Russia?
should fix that squeaky table.
What's squeaky?
Peter, make a note. There's a squeaky table. Can you bring back
Just need a beer mat under the leg.
beer mat? Can you bring us a beer mat?
It's just a rickety
I have their
table.
answer.
Saudi Arabia is our answer. Confident.
Your answer is Saudi Arabia. They eventually got around to saying lots of Saudi Arabias, but not before they'd had a stab, quite honestly. And the first answer of 3 different answers was South Korea. So they went for South Korea. You went for Saudi Arabia.
Now on.
It was Russia.
Oh,
Yeah.
0-0.
Really?
2. Oh, wow.
The host, Russia. I mean, the hosts are always allowed in, and it was a close run thing. They had just displaced Saudi Arabia, so they swapped over in that month just before.
So we were closer to the right answer.
So it remains 2 points apiece.
Do we not get a point?
The nepotism.
I don't know, yeah. It's because you're my dad and you're the quizmaster.
The answer is no.
Don't use your answer.
Oh, okay. All right, next question
Sort
to
of
be
draft corruption is not allowed. No.
Okay,
Okay,
not
question
in the World Cup, never. Surely not.
Never. Of course not. Of course not. Did you know that FIFA have 10 golden rules that they for all players, and to play fair, to respect the referees, all sorts of research I did for this. One of them was to actually denounce people who bring the name into ill disrepute or whatever.
A FIFA? It's like a draconian...
10 rules. Look them up. The 10 golden rules of FIFA for footballing.
Were they based on George Orwell's 1984?
Is it don't fly without rebite?
Well, yeah, let's just say we've gone back a few decades when they were first originated. Yes, quite a few decades. Question number 4. Simple 50-50. It's true or false. If you agree, write down the entire word true. Disagree, the entire word false. Here is your statement. The original Jules Rimet trophy, named for the FIFA president who founded the tournament, was actually stolen twice. Is that true or false? The original Jules Rimet trophy, named for the FIFA president who founded the tournament, was actually stolen twice. True or false?
Look at this face. This is a face of a man who is genuinely thinking about the answer.
I'm taking this question seriously.
Taking it so
if you don't know, flip a coin.
You don't realise that you don't have to take this seriously.
I was hoping that...
I have their answer.
I was hoping that the statement was going to be excellent to one another, but this, whether it's stolen or not, go for it.
True.
You're saying it's actually true. Well, it was stolen once in 1966 in England, where a dog called Pickles recovered it.
That's right, yeah.
And then it was given, of course, to Brazil because they'd won it 3 times. So Brazil actually was given the thing outright. But you're right. In 1983, it was stolen from the Brazilian team, and it's not been seen since. Supposedly,
so
maybe
has still got it somewhere.
Either that, or you have little gold ingots around. But yes, it is true. It's true, and yes, you are correct.
Well, I never.
That's scary. We're doing well.
Did they get it right?
I think we should add if you have a copy, get the World Cup maybe up on your shelf at some point. There.
Right. I can do that right now while Jester answers the next questions. Did you just ask me a question?
Is that Wikipedia?
No. Stop it.
The question you want to ask is, how did the chat stream do on that question?
Yes.
And the answer is, they got it correct as well. They said it was
done.
true.
Well done. Which one do we want?
Still tied
It's
at
got to be
3
cartoony,
points.
right?
Oh, yes.
Out of 4.
Yeah, there you go. That's perfect.
Yep.
There you go. Perfect. We're going to get Peter to put it in. Peter, can you put the thing in for me, please? Oh, that's not PNG. It's not worked at all.
Can we overlay it over the World Cup? Or behind the American football?
No, I'm going to put it on the shelf. It's absolutely... But why is that not saved as a PNG? Sorry, carry on.
The new World Cup is something about 14 inches tall, something like that. It weighs over 6 pounds, and it's solid 18 karat gold.
Wow.
Wow, that's impressive. How much did it weigh, did you say?
Over 6 pounds.
So that'd be worth it if
gold
it's melted down.
Is there a limit on how much gold there is in the world?
Yes. And it will all fit into a very small room.
There you go. I've put the thing on the shelf. That's going to stay there from now on.
Very nice.
Because we've got it ourselves. That is, Peter found the original. Thanks, mate. Thanks for finding that.
Yes, that's the original Jules Rimet. Yes,
that's the original one.
I mean, the one that they have now, which is, as I say, 18 karat gold, solid gold. They will have it at a celebration ceremony. The team will pass it around, and they'll make it look like it's theirs. But then FIFA take it back, and they get a replica that's gold plated to keep. So the actual trophy is put under lock and key now.
The actual trophy's here.
It's there. That's it. Yes.
And there has to be a finite amount of gold on the planet because it's made when a star explodes.
It's deep stuff like that you were invited for.
Because you can't get past the iron minimum for fission.
Is it Welsh gold?
Scientists will understand that. Physicists.
Is it Welsh?
Physicists,
I,
yeah.
well, I understand it.
Physicists and metallurgists.
Is it Welsh gold? Asks WNL.
No, because Welsh gold is white, I believe.
White gold, yes.
All right,
For
moving
me-
on. Next
for me,
I got
question.
that right as well.
Yes.
Yay!
That doesn't count. We don't get points for that. Although it is a very, very fascinating piece of trivia. Thank you for both of those things. Science triv.
Yeah,
You're a science triv
I
man.
love
Hey, you've
science.
done really well so far. I wouldn't be doing as well as I am without you. Well done. All right, sorry, we're getting distracted again. Surprise,
Question number
surprise.
5. Halfway through. It's tied at 3-3. Now, well, quite a few goals have been decided by VAR at this World Cup. What do the initials VAR
So it's
stand
gotta
for?
be-
Oh, yeah, don't say it.
Is it that? Or is it not? You can give your
I
thing.
can't read your handwriting yet.
Oh.
You should have been
Well,
a doctor with
you-
handwriting like that.
You try. It's like a spider has run in some ink and then run over the page. That's what my handwriting looks like.
It's either going to be...
Oh yeah, it's that. Of course it's that. Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
but
it. He's got it. No,
it's
he's got
either
it. It's
gonna
not.
be-
I have their answer.
Or-
I have their answer.
I'm going to say it's video assisted referee.
Video assistant referee is absolutely correct.
Oh,
And, well, the
I'll
chat
give him
stream
a
were
replay.
right in there with it as quick as anything, yes. And it has been good.
Oh,
Not that we would want Germany to be out of the tournament and give somebody else a chance, but the other night when we could sort of watch the German sort of brush it with his knees and play the South Korean back on side, it was good to watch.
It's great,
Okay.
but also a bizarre. Oh god, that whole sort of media rampage about Germany and all that is so strange. Do you not think? That all the sort of what a
you-
load of horrible nonsense to cut. And we wonder why people
You
view us as an
mentioned,
island. Ugh.
You mentioned the word media, so that automatically,
Yeah,
it doesn't co-locate with.
Absolutely
Yeah.
disgusting things like the headlines about oh finally the Germans, ha ha ha. Then are they? It makes me angry.
It gets journalists the excuse to use the word Schadenfreude.
Yeah, and they like to feel fancy, don't they? Those journalists, of course, of which we all have very much respect, especially the video games journalists.
Absolutely.
Okay, next question.
Question number 6. Now, of the 20 World Cups that have been contested prior to this one, Brazil has won 5. We've heard that. Germany and
Greedy.
Italy 4 each. In addition, 2 teams have won twice and 3 teams have won once. I would like you to name either of the 2 teams who, along with England, have won the World Cup once.
Hang on.
Okay,
once.
so
Once.
8 teams in total.
So England have won once.
England have won once. 2 other teams
So
have won
we've got
once.
Brazil,
So give me the two. Give me the ones who won 2.
Germany.
They won 4 times.
So Brazil won 5.
Yeah.
Germany and Italy won 4.
4.
Right,
I didn't
Italy.
tell you. I didn't tell you the 2 teams that won twice.
Right,
That makes it a little bit hard.
I mean,
They haven't answered yet, have they?
I have their answer.
Once. No, that's once.
well, maybe not.
And that's once.
So that's it. That's all we need.
No, wait,
That's all we
and
need.
Uruguay. Have they answered yet? Have they answered
They've
yet?
answered.
Uruguay won it
Did they?
once when the first ever World Cup game in 1950. They won it, so they were
Jess
Uruguay.
D is not an expert.
Argentina won it once as well.
Uruguay and Argentina. There you go. That's our answer.
France and Spain won it twice. France and Spain won it twice, and Uruguay and Argentina
You can
have won
come
it
back
once.
on this quiz again if you want.
You said football, so I.
Did you actually
so
do some research?
I took 5 minutes to open up Wikipedia last night.
I didn't.
At one
My
in the-
dad,
at 1 in the
my
morning.
dad texted me this morning saying, "Are we still on for football today?" I went, "Oh, nope, I haven't heard at all."
Then you said, "Yeah, sure. Which park am I going to meet you in?"
Yeah, and then,
May I have your definite answer
I
then?
told you.
All
I
right. So
told
what was the question?
We want to know who one of the 2 teams who, along with England, have only won it once.
One of the 2 teams, either Uruguay or Argentina.
Either Uruguay or Argentina.
No way, we've got to give a definitive answer.
Oh no,
That
they
doesn't count.
both won it once. So
Yeah,
take
but
your- toss a coin.
yeah, but you might be wrong.
No, I'm not, because I read it last night.
Uruguay.
You're going with Uruguay.
Yeah.
Well, hey, the chat stream went with Uruguay as well. But Uruguay, you got them mixed up. Those are the 2 that won the 2. It's Spain and France who have only won the 1.
Really? When
Yeah.
did Uruguay ever won it again then, apart from the first one?
They won 1930, and then they did win 1 more. Yeah.
1950.
This is joyous. This
Oh, I
is
was
such a
only
lovely
reading from
experience.
1950 onwards.
Honestly,
It's
I hope-
Spain. Spain and France have won them more recently and seem to be powers. And who knows, Spain might win the second one this time. But currently, they're the two with
I
England.
hope that you're enjoying this as much as I am, everybody, because I'm really loving this man
Yes,
here. He's
I don't
just so
care.
good.
I know nothing about football. I don't care about football, but
It's
I
just
love
this is
trivia.
the perfect pub.
I love
You
knowledge.
are like a proper pub quiz bloke. You're like, hold on a minute, that's not correct.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Yeah.
I do argue.
Quiz master, no. No, I'm trying to
I'd
do
like
your
to correct
accent.
you there. I'd like to correct you.
Yeah, yeah. Neil. All right.
Just your attitude. I would want you on my team.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
All right.
You're an honorary member of my quiz team if I'm ever having
he
one.
did-
Yes.
but he
I'll
did
be-
get that wrong.
Well, Ed's got my number. I'll be your phone a friend anytime you want.
All right. Next question, please. How many more questions?
Question number
have we
7.
got? 7. Oh, gosh,
Number 7.
yes, we
So
best-
we got 4 more. Question number 7 is true or false again. Okay. Simply, I'll read out the statement. If you agree, the entire word true. Disagree, the entire word false. Here is your statement. Harry Maguire is only the second Leicester player to appear in a World Cup for England since Gordon Banks back in 1966.
He's the only what? Sorry.
Second.
Is only the second Leicester player to appear in a
Leicester
World
player.
Cup for England since Gordon Banks back in
That's inside
1966.
football right
That's
there. All right. I don't know.
Yeah, he was the second.
I don't
one.
know.
That wasn't the
I've
question.
never ever heard that name.
I would. Right, hang on.
You don't have to Google it.
No, we got a coin. We can toss a coin.
Oh, you're
It's
going
true
to
or
place it.
false.
All right, okay. But no. So the way you worked it out, you said what?
Well, no, it's not
Why?
worked out.
So this is
No,
wait.
It may be a trick question. It may not.
That's what I mean.
It
So
may not be.
read the question again.
Have they answered yet?
We are talking about someone who was playing for a team, not had played for the team maybe at some point, but was actually playing for Leicester. You see what I mean?
But yeah, sure. But can you read the question?
Right.
out
Well,
for
I'm not
us?
trying to make it a trick question
Yeah.
saying, seven different
Has
times.
this played for England or played for international teams?
It's played
Played
for
for
England.
England.
Oh, right, yeah.
So
Played
That's
for
right.
England and were a member of the Leicester squad at the time.
So can you read
Yeah.
the question again for me?
Yeah.
I will do it. Yes, word for word. Harry Maguire is only the second Leicester player to appear in a World Cup for England since Gordon Banks back in 1966.
So if you're
Talking
saying
about-
he played, then it's false.
Who else? No.
Did he play for Leicester and England?
Yes.
Then it's false.
Well, it depends whether, because he's recently been capped. So at the time, the Harry Maguire. No, yeah, it's good false.
False.
You're going false.
Yeah.
They went false as well, and I'm glad you both did because I almost threw the question out myself. But it is false because he's actually the first Leicester player since Gordon Banks.
That's what
you
we
know,
wrote.
playing for Leicester. at the time. Yeah.
That's what we wrote. We didn't write that.
Yeah,
We
no,
thought
he may
Jamie
be the
Vardy.
first. Yeah, Jamie Vardy's got a cap as well now, hasn't he?
I don't know what that means.
Jamie Vardy, he's having a party.
I don't know what having a cap means.
He's played for the national side.
Has he?
That is in the photo,
Yes,
national
it says-
team photos. They have caps.
I've got a further question for you. Who's
But that
Jamie
question said
Vardy?
appear in
having a
World Cup
party.
for
He's
England.
having a party.
And Vardy hadn't appeared yet, you see.
Okay.
Vardy
Yeah,
hadn't
he
appeared
hadn't
yet.
appeared. That's what I was thinking. When it,
I didn't think that this
was the
live
first,
stream could
yeah.
get more chaotic, and this is so chaotic in such a simple little way, and just a lovely little subtle way of chaos.
You got it wonderfully correct, both of you.
Yeah, well,
so we can
that's-
sort of crumple it up,
chaos theory.
throw it
That's
away,
how
and go
we
on to
work.
question number 8.
Okay.
Chaos theory.
Number
Almost
8.
Life finds a way.
Are we ready for number 8?
No,
Yes.
Yes, no, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't think so. You're
Can
not
you
the
repeat
boss of
question?
me. What
Has it sung
song?
yet?
Sorry, what television program?
Malcolm in the Middle.
Thank you. Okay. Right. Question number 8.
I've got that
Developed
one.
under the name Spoonie, S-P-U-N-I, in 2000 by Brazilian inventor Heine Alemannia, and much loved by referees, this was first used in a World Cup in 2014. Its latest commercial version is called 915. What is it? Developed under the name Spoonie in 2000, Brazilian inventor Heine Alemannia, much loved by referees.
Answered.
Okay.
It was first used in a World Cup in 2014. The latest commercial version is 915. That's 9-15. What is it?
I don't even know.
I'll tell you about it afterwards.
He's just drawn a stick man, waving his arms.
Yes.
It's not done that.
It's what he's a. It's what the stick man is
that
rubbing
a
into his
snake?
legs.
I have their answer.
It's the aerosol spray they use to mark the 10 yards back for free kicks and stuff, and where the free kick is.
Spray.
Yes, the aerosol spray is absolutely correct. Although I like Percat 259's the shaving foam they use.
Yeah.
It is.
About 9:15 in the
I
morning.
thought it was the fake snow at Christmas time. There's none at Christmas time anymore because they've all used it on football pitches.
If you wait more than 90 seconds, though, you see it disappears and you can't shave. It's
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
fast disappearing.
And-
Yeah, it's called spoony. It came from the Portuguese word espume, which meant foam. Yeah, so
A spoon.
there we go.
Very nice. Thank you
Very
so
good.
much.
Spoony.
Next question.
Okay, question. Well, what are we up to? Question number 9. Question number 9. Now, here's a tough one. But
Did they get that right too?
Let's see. Yes, they got it correct.
I think we're going to have a tie break this week.
I hope so.
Oh, he's got one ready.
It's 6 apiece. Okay. Question number 9. Then next to last in today's quiz. Argentina was ranked number 5 going into this year's tournament. Now, the Argentinian player, Nahuel Guzman, I want to know, is his nickname Bigfoot, Slabhead, or the Chin?
Whoa!
Nahuel Guzman,
Whoa!
the
Hold on.
Argentinian player, is his nickname Bigfoot, Slabhead, or the Chin?
I thought you said something else for the chin.
No, it's
It's a ridiculous name, whatever it is. I remember Neil Razor Ruddock. I remember whatever Cantona. But that was just his name. Did he have a nickname?
it's one
Ooh,
of those.
You can't write both of them down as if
I'm
you've got...
saying it's one. It's. Hello.
They're they're completely different.
You're right. It might be.
You can't write all
I
three
have
of them
their
down.
answer.
You know what Chester's just done? He's written all 3 of them down and gone, it's definitely one of these 3. Which is, yeah.
Well, no, I think. Well, that is.
I'm going to say
Or is
myself.
it?
That's a birth defect caused by the fontanelle not forming, so it's quite feasible that he has it. And the chin, he might have a big chin, and
What
for
did you
footballers,
say?
he might have a big foot.
You said that's a bit. We can't talk about birth defects.
They can, no, it's a very common. It's not like
It's
bad.
called
It's
slab head.
Yeah,
That's
you
not a
have
real
a
thing.
flat. Basically, your head is angled.
You have a fat angled head.
It's got flat.
Flat head.
Yeah, it's flat.
slab head.
Yeah.
Do you know anyone with slab head?
No, I saw it on House the other week. I was watching a rerun.
This is the best squid ever. All right, so by the
there
way,
are
you
medical
can't write
shows
that.
that
You
do
can't
exist.
write that answer. You can't. The answer that you just did is somebody needs to write that down and put it on a TV series. It's very funny. All right.
I've got nothing.
May I have your answer?
No. Yeah. Bigfoot.
You're going with Bigfoot.
No, I'm not going to go with Bigfoot. I'm going to go with Slabhead because it's the funniest one.
No, you're going to go with it. No, what would you like
Slabhead.
really?
I
Slabhead.
want to know what they translate as because it's whichever sounds the most amusing in the national language.
Slabhead.
You're going for Slabhead.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
Slabhead.
Because it's the most outrageous.
Yeah.
Well, actually, El Patron, as you said, it translates as Bigfoot. Big.
Sorry. Obviously, it's going to be Bigfoot. Sorry.
It's England's Harry Maguire, actually, and it's Vardy, James Vardy, who has given him the nickname Slabhead. He said, "How wide is your forehead?" And his nickname is in the England camp.
Oh, James Vardy's Slabhead.
No, Harry Maguire is Slabhead.
Oh,
Harry
sorry,
Maguire.
James Vardy
Nickname
gave
Big.
him the nickname.
Something like that, and has a slab head, according to James Vardy.
I just.
We got one wrong.
Did they get it right?
They went for the chin. So,
Yes.
although,
Sorry, guys,
apologies to Jack Little, he had it right, and it was first. But then the next 2 were the chin. So,
Chin.
Jack Little,
he was out.
he's the font of all knowledge. That man.
Really?
the fontanelle of all knowledge.
He is
Yes.
basically yes. He is. I want to be. him
I'm
when I
sure that
grow
was a
up.
very clever joke about the fontanelle of all knowledge. But I
Did it
did.
go over your
Okay.
head?
I did, yeah.
That means
Slab
you're
head.
actually ahead by 1 point. 7 points to 6 going into this final
Wait,
question.
what?
Oh, what? We had it
okay.
wrong.
What?
We said slabhead.
We got it wrong.
It was
You got it
Bigfoot.
wrong.
Yeah, 6-6.
You see that?
We'll
You
take
he's
the
fine there.
opportunity if you
I'm
want.
sure the chat stream would have reminded me immediately. It would have been a chat stream because they would have got
Because
back.
been
at me.
angry.
We are honest.
They would
We want
Both
something
ears.
fair and square.
All
Okay,
right.
it's 6 apiece.
I'm
A chance for both of you to win or to, yes, tie or go down miserably. Here we go. Question number 10. I'd like to know, what record did Egyptian goalkeeper Essam El Hadary achieve this past week? What record did Egyptian goalkeeper Essam El Hadary achieve this past week?
That's a hard one. I mean, if you know it, you know it, right?
I don't know it.
If you know, you know
I'm
it.
thinking.
I'm writing my accounts down. I'm trying to claim this back on travel expenses.
You can't. You can't write that. Yeah. That's what I was going to guess.
That's,
Most. I've got it. We're going to say it. You ready? You got the answer?
I have their answer. What's yours?
Most goals let in.
Most goals let in. Oh, no. He's a nice guy. That's not the answer, no. At 45 years and 161 days old, he became the oldest player
Wow.
ever.
45 years old.
And he did a fantastic, beautiful save as well up onto the bar. You know, find it on YouTube or something or other. It's there. At over 45 years old, still saving those goals.
Did they get it right?
of course they did.
They got it correct, yes. They beat you by 1. Well done, chat stream. 7 points to 6.
Not saying it's rigged,
7.
but
Yes.
Rigged.
Or 7.
I'm basically a chat stream member, so I had to make sure that you lost.
Oh, so you just sabotaged.
I couldn't.
So you knew all the answers
Well, they're written on the sheet over there.
on the
The
screen.
sleeping age.
Don't tell me about the name. Doesn't exist. Well, thank you so much, WNL, for that wonderful quiz.
That was
I
very,
feel like
very entertaining.
we've learned so much about football now.
And gold.
And what?
Gold.
We learned a bit about gold. Oh yeah, thanks to you. Yeah, thanks very much. But thank you all so much for being here. Everybody in the chat and taking part in the quiz. All of the best ones are here, by the way. I forgot to mention that earlier. Perkat, Jack Little, Grief, Music Band, Commander Benkai, Commander TJ, Jack Little, M Curtains, Edelweiss, and all of the best other ones that I haven't managed to point out right now. But it's good to see that you're here, and thank you, Jester. And they say, as somebody says, thanks, Jester.
Thanks,
You'll get your
Rosie.
pay later.
Yeah.
WNL hearts, please put some hearts in the
Yes.
chat for WNL,
Big hearts.
please. That'd be fantastic. It was a good quiz. Says Commander TJ, smiley face.
Yeah.
Good quiz and well played. Right, we've got the Biscuit review coming up, which I'm slightly dreading. Just because the amount of time you spent over the quiz questions, I feel like it's going to be like no, we've got to properly
Proper
I've
science,
got to
mate.
go back
Proper
to work.
science.
All right, and we have, but before we do that, we need to pick next week's. I'm trying to remember. Yes, I'm in next week. Next week's thingy thing. Next
Your
week's-
childhood?
Next week's
Theme, subject of the quiz.
Look, I've lost all the ability to speak. I was doing so well. This was going so well. Yeah, next week's quiz topic. Thank you. Some suggestions, please, in the chat for next week's quiz.
Ed's childhood.
Ed's childhood. No, you can't take Jack Little's joke. That's Jack Little's joke. Quiz about Twitter. Cheese. Oldest things. Jack Little hasn't done a joke. Ed's childhood, says Jack Little.
Yay.
Cheese. Cheese is a key. People look at cheese rolling.
Cheese.
Bisexual football, says Jack Little.
Oh, don't go near that, Grief.
Will.
No.
Jester's childhood.
No.
Cured meats of Bavaria, M. Curtin says.
Sounds good.
Will Flanagan says, me. Will Flanagan would like a quiz all about him. The plays of Harold Pinter.
I'm not sure if Will exists because I haven't seen him yet.
Oh,
Oh no, I met him at ECM. He does exist, actually.
you could have
He
carried
does
on the fun
exist.
little bit. Jin says Millstone Barn, backed up by Hello It's Colo. Jin, I like that one.
Yeah.
Jousting from Commander Ben Kai.
I could go for a gin.
You go for gin?
There's
Let's
a
have a
bar
gin
still
tonight.
open.
We're
No,
going for
the bar.
Oh,
Is it still
Peter.
open? Yeah, gin chaser for the mine lager, please.
We have a gin chaser for the lime lager.
Yeah.
We haven't got any lime.
Black currant.
We've got some cleaning fluid.
Oh, is it real branded bleach?
Yeah.
Oh, the posh stuff.
We can whisk
I
that
could
up
go for
into a
that.
cocktail
I could
for
go
you
for
if you
that.
want.
All right. Anyway.
All right. Sorry. Yeah. What have you chosen from the chats? Have you chosen one?
We've had cheese, oldest things, quantum physics.
Gin is a popular choice right now.
Gin is a popular choice, but it's, well, a subject that would be dear to my heart if I enjoyed drinking gin, but I've never really...
So you're refusing to do a quiz about it because you don't like it. Is that what you're saying?
No, what I'm saying...
Which is
What I'm
fine.
saying is I probably I couldn't do it service. I don't know if I would gauge the questions well enough for the audience.
Have we done alcohol before?
Have we done alcohol? I don't know. Alcohol. You're breaking up on me. I can't hear you.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, that's why I didn't hear you.
What about drink origins and famous drinks and things like that? Like just the art of drinking. Cocktails, that might be fun.
How to mix a cocktail.
Well, that's drunken quiz. No,
Okay.
look, please, and this is a serious
All about
thing.
drinking.
Yeah, all about drinking. And
All about
let me
drinking.
tell you as well, before we do make fun and say any silly things about it, as much as this is a very silly live stream, do obviously always drink responsibly and stuff like that, and look after yourselves, please, because that's important to me. Okay. What about biscuits? We've already done a biscuit quiz. We did a biscuit quiz number 1. We should bring back the biscuit quiz at some point. How many quizzes have we done now? I wish we'd written it down.
I've got probably about 35 pages worth, so some of them go over. We've done quite a few
About
over
30.
the years.
When we get to 50, we'll do another
Yeah.
quiz. We'll do another biscuit quiz at
Another one.
50.
Done.
All right,
Yeah.
everybody. We'll be back in 2 minutes' time. What's on Walter's shelf today? We need to know what your book recommendation is.
I did. Well, it's that sort of weather, and I pulled out a book that is all about In Search of Perfection. It's Heston Blumenthal.
By Heston Blumenthal. Look
And
at that. Egghead.
It's all about.
That's very rude, isn't it?
steak.
Sorry. He has a very shiny head there. Say again.
It's all about steak.
I can't believe I just called someone an egghead. I'm so sorry. I wanted to say like dome shape. He has a wonderful head. I was just commenting on his wonderful head, and I feel really bad.
On his wonderful head.
It's probably the slab head. Yeah. It's probably the slab head coming back. I'm really sorry for being rude about somebody with a bald head. Everybody is beautiful. All right, so he's a beautiful man, and he makes beautiful food, doesn't he? So this is a book all about perfection.
Perfection in a steak means you have to start 48 hours in advance.
Apparently.
For the preparation, and at least 30 hours in advance cooking the meat at
It
very
takes-
low
it
temperature.
takes longer than 48 hours to grow the cow.
Takes.
It's very. Well, we're going to assume that we have a sacrificial cow as opposed to a lamb, and then that's the starting point. Then 48 hours later, you've got a steak on a plate.
And of course, the cow died of natural causes and lived a wonderful, long, beautiful life.
It was eaten by a dinosaur.
Was in what?
It was eaten by a dinosaur.
He was eaten by a dinosaur, and that's okay. And then the remains were used to eat
leftovers.
meat. Okay. Okay. Right. We'll find a balance. I wouldn't know. I don't eat it.
I'm an omnivore. I must admit. Yeah.
Stage 1,
That's okay.
grow the cow.
Stage 1, grow the cow. It takes a long time.
Yeah.
Right. Ed will not be amused, as Millstone Barton. I disapprove of this book now. I didn't know, of course. All right. Fantastic, everybody. Well, and thank you, WNL, for sharing with us what is on your shelf today. Or
Great time.
yeah. And thank you so much for being with us. And have a lovely weekend. And I will call you tomorrow.
No, call me Dad.
Hey.
But
See ya. Thank you. Bye. Okay, he is out of here. Bye. He's gone. Well, thank you. That's very, very good. All right. All right. It's time for a biscuit review, isn't it? We can go 5 minutes over. So what we're going to do right now.
yeah.
I could terrify you and leave you with the chat while I go and get the cups of tea and the
That's
biscuit.
fine, yeah.
Do you want to do it?
I'll ignore them, it's fine.
You just want to sit here and read the chat?
I'm really good at ignoring people and going through what's on your
Would you?
computer.
Or I
You really want to leave me alone with your computer?
Yeah, I do.
You trust me?
Yeah,
I can't reply to them because obviously I haven't got the keyboard.
I trust you entirely. Well, you can talk to them.
Okay, yes. I will,
Or I
talk
can
to
do the
you.
back scene screen.
Entirely up to you.
All right, we'll go to the back scene screen. I don't want to put any pressure on Jester D. He doesn't deserve it.
No, this is my first time.
Back in a few minutes.
Yeah.
This is my first time.
I don't work in computer security at all.
All right. Hey, it's 14 o'clock. Whoa, I'm late for work already.
Yeah.
And it's time. Who cares? It's time for today's. Look, we did a lot of big stream yesterday, all right? And I've been in the office for like 14-hour days at this point. Like, I don't have to explain myself to you.
Then you're in charge now.
I mean, and I am the boss.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm in charge. I just bought the company.
Yep.
That's not true. All right, and well, it's time for us to be in the biscuit zone.
Yeah.
The biscuit zone.
Nom, nom,
The
nom, nom,
biscuit
nom.
zone.
I
Just
want some food.
I've got the biscuits, which we'll go through in just a second.
Oh, they look nice.
I've got. We've got the tea. And by the way,
Cheers.
I hope you don't mind almond milk,
That's fine.
because that's what I've used.
That's,
Almond milk in stores now. Great alternative to
that's quite interesting.
dairy milk. It's
That's
great.
good. That's good.
And there was one thing that's missing, and I was wondering if you could help me find it. Now you can also now, you know that thing where I pretend to not be able to find it.
Is it one of this post-it notes?
Well, you can actually see. Look, genuinely, I don't actually know where it is, and I have to struggle. There it
There's
is.
a thing there saying search.
Yeah, no, I don't know how to use that. Oh, here it is, we found it. All right, we have the name, the appearance, the taste, the texture, the durability, the drinkability, the post-up taste, the satisfaction, the emulsions, and the total. How excited are you feeling, Jester, to be part of a biscuit review?
Ah,
There it is.
there it is.
Ed's plugging the FDev merch. No, I'm not. All right.
Yeah, no, these are my own glasses. I didn't have to use Frontier's own spectacles.
Okay.
This is
Now, today's
very
biscuit.
good.
Yeah, as you can see, if you don't know what this is already, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already seen this, ladies and gentlemen, friends, I do apologise. We basically run through a biscuit with a name, the appearance, the taste, the texture, durability, the drinkability, post-up taste, the satisfaction. We've done 176, so this is 177th biscuit.
That's a lot of biscuits.
It's a lot of biscuits, and as you can see, in 128th place, we have the brand Hobbit's Choco. We have in 135th place, the Balsen Kipfel mit Haselnussen.
I want that one.
Pardon? You want that one?
I want that one.
You can't have that one. This is the one you can have.
Yay!
Kronans.
Ooh.
This is in a tin, and it's called Kronans Taste of Sweden. 1900 Tal's favourite, the Cederpepperkakor, which is ginger cookies with cedar oil. Cedar oil?
Cedar.
Cedar, thank you. And I'm going to crack it open. I wanted it to be dramatic, but I'm just going to have to peel it now. They smell very good. But also, I'm going to take the top one off. I'm going to remove that. Again, I'm going to offer you the second biscuits. These are ginger biscuits. Ginger biscuits. That's right, Colo.
Thank you very much. Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Okay, you ready? So, by the way, Biscuit Review has a lot of intellectual property using the Ed scientific process, i.e. no points for packaging. That's a good point, sorry. The packaging's very lovely, very regal, but there's no points for packaging in this game.
There were people trying to rip off your Biscuit Review the other day.
Do you think?
It was true. It was. I was on. I can't remember the stream I was watching, but people were suggesting that an Ed's Biscuit Review style analysis was
Really?
on it. Yep. Yep.
Okay. I skipped ahead. Do not judge. Appearance. They're good, by the way.
Very good. They are, they? I have patience. They're very attractive. I do like them.
What do you think? They're very. You like? Do you like ginger biscuit?
Yes.
Me too. They are
Keep
very.
away from Wendy.
Yeah, because
They're his favourite ginger biscuits.
Oh, I might go and give him some afterwards.
Didn't you know that?
This is very nice so far, by the way. They look a bit boring, but they're very round and they're a lovely. They're a lovely
attractive.
ginger colour.
They're golden. They are.
I knew this was going to take ages.
I could eulogize about these. For hours,
Go on,
but I
you
thought
you've got 30 seconds.
They look good.
Great. I'm going to give them a 7. I think they look quite nice. They're very simple. They're a classic long biscuit, but they've got a really lovely bake to them. And they've kind of got like a slight powderiness that you can't really see. They're a bit boring, but they're just a classic.
Dusting.
A dusting. Yeah, I'm going to go for
dusting.
7.2. I hope that's okay with everybody. If it isn't, it's my biscuit review. All right, arguably the most important part of the biscuit review is the taste.
Yeah.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
No sassiness in chat. Carry. Be as sassy as you want. Secret hands. Yeah, absolutely delicious.
Yeah, I like those. Personally, it could have done with a little more ginger. But
You can never get too much ginger.
The ginger might come through as an aftertaste, I don't know.
I, for one, can never get. I for one, can never get too much ginger. But the aftertaste.
Yeah, no, it's good. Are we drinking tea now as well? I'm saving it for drinking.
The tea's the best bit. All right.
Is it Yorkshire?
Of course.
Of course.
Somebody had snuck in some PG tips. I had to make 2 cups of tips, why it took me a bit longer. Someone had put. Someone had put. I think they're delicious.
No.
I'm going to go for like a. There's a great like aftertaste of either 8.9. I'm going to go for 9. How do you feel about 9?
Yeah.
They're a very good ginger biscuit. Not too strong on the ginger. The good ginger aftertaste.
You finished yours already, have you?
Yeah, I have. I can't wait for another. All right, texture is great. Got a great crunch to it, but at the same time, it's not too crunchy in the mouth. It's not too hard on the teeth. There's a nice softness to the centre of it. Very, very good. I'm going to go for an 8.5.
I was going to say it's sort of a moist at the start of the bite. At the bite, it's sort of like soft, and then it snaps. A very satisfying snap at the end of it. So I was going for the soft on the outside and hard on the. But you said
I said the other way around.
You said the other way around. I have another one to test.
I will do in a minute. What do you think for texture, points wise?
It's good. Yeah.
Numbers between 1 and 10.
Oh, a good 7.5.
Really? Is that all? I'm going to go for 8. I'm going to go for 8 because I was going to go higher, so let's go in the middle. That's fine.
Go with 8, yeah. No,
how many crumbs have you got on your legs?
A few. Not as many
There's
as
not many on the
normally
desk.
have.
There's some here.
This is why I don't normally bite biscuits. I only shove them all in one go.
In one go?
Yeah, but I was being polite because I was on video.
All right, so what we're going to go for, not too bad, but not perfect. No, higher than that. I think this is a 7.8, personally.
7?
Yeah, all right, well, if you think this... that one's...
I'm a harsh taskmaster, even for myself, you see. So no, you are the master. I am the Padawan.
Overruled by Ed. Yeah, I get it. I see how it works. Dunkability. Oh, what a shame. Are you ready? Right, you know the rules. You dunk it in for 3 seconds.
Okay.
And then you hold up to the camera. You ready? Not over the new keyboard or the new headset. 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, and then reveal and demonstrate how hard. Got ears softening up already.
Yes.
Back in for 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm seeing.
That's a good way.
It's going to be splash down. Splash down in 3, 2, 1, and splash down.
No, I'm good because there it goes.
How do you feel about that? That gets the rating. That gets the rating.
Oh, yeah.
It's very good.
No, it was 9 to start off with.
Dunkability wasn't great.
No, dunkability
6.
is bad.
5. Post-dunk taste is splendid though for one short, small dunk. Very important. But about the same.
Yeah, well, it started off as a 9, so...
Satisfaction?
I'd say it was better than the post-dunk.
Did you really?
Only by decimal, 1 or 2.
Yeah, trust you.
But it was...
We'll go for 1.
It was better than...
The original?
The original for me, because the liquid brought the flavour in.
All right, and how satisfied do you feel overall?
Not very, because I only had 2 biscuits. Oh, more.
You want more, but that's the more richness.
Yeah,
but one biscuit, how much is how do you feel? How do you feel out of 10 after 1 biscuit? How do you feel about the biscuit after 1 biscuit?
Well, I've got something to remember it by.
But just give me out of 10. Like overall, how do you feel about the biscuit?
A good 8.
Yeah. No, we've been very keen. I'm going higher. So I'm going for 8.7. Not overruled. I'm not overruling it.
No.
I'm just saying that I would have gone much higher, so I think that it's good. What song is playing, Hula Hughes asks. I believe it is our elevator music.
Yay.
And Moorishness, how much do you want another one?
You already know the answer. Oh,
is that a 10?
Yeah.
It's good. They are very Moorish.
Yeah, what? It's got to be in the 9s for me.
9. We're going to go for a 9.
9 and
This
hate
is a
yourself
high
afterwards.
scoring 9 and hate yourself afterwards.
Yeah.
High scoring biscuit
I
with
ate the whole
63.8,
biscuit.
ladies and gentle friends. That means it's probably in the top 20 at least. Let's find out. Let's reorganise.
I'm channeling Percat in what you're doing now.
Don't worry about it. 63.8 is matching with. Wow, up there with the Hotel Chocolat nut and shortbread. There's the Kronans 1900 Talsfavorite Cederpepperkakor Gingercookies. They were excellent.
That was a very good biscuit.
I cannot remember who gave them to me.
From Sweden.
They're from Sweden. I can't remember where I picked them up. It might have even been Gamescom last year. Somebody's been giving them to me a very long time ago. But thank you so much to whoever it was. I didn't. Yeah, I did, but I didn't get them myself.
All right.
Does anybody know it? I don't know. Anyway, thank you everybody, and thank you Jester for being here. You've been an absolutely excellent guest today. Cheers.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming in. You've been brilliant.
Cheers.
And you know what? If you want, I'll wash that out for you. You can take that cup home with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Fanboy
You never leave.
time.
You never leave empty-handed on this show. It's just one little cup. I'm sure we can find you some other stuff you can take home as well. Like, we'll find you some stuff. All right.
Oh, and that crate that's parked outside in the car
You
park.
can't have that one.
Is that yours?
It's that's just a crate that's just for storage of
What,
trash.
what
you know,
about
and
the
that.
Thargoid that was hanging around the simulator room? In the hollow rooms?
That doesn't exist.
Didn't you get the memo?
Nope. Sorry.
that.
Earlier on, I was playing along and I was being like, yes and, yes and, yes and. Right now, I'm like, I actually do need to get back to work.
All right, fair enough. Right.
I'm so sorry. All right, everybody.
Fair enough. There's the door.
Can you remember this?
Oh, of course,
Can you see any of them?
I can see that. Yes.
So thank you so much, everybody, for coming along today. Thank you, everybody, for coming along to the live streams this week. We've done lots of fun live streams for very long amounts of time, and it's been absolutely wonderful to have everybody coming along and spending time with us and just being wonderful. So I cannot thank you enough, and keep coming back because it just fills me with so much, genuinely so much joy. It makes me a happy young man. Excuse me.
And thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you, Jester. You've been fantastic. You can come back anytime. But do give us some advance notice this time. No, I'm joking.
What do you say? Just because you weren't in the loop.
I'm just teasing. All right, Tuplex. Andy_Pipkin, thank you so much, Baldy Wookie. Thank you so much, Black Sheep Kitty. Thank you so much, Bubmac Gaming Live. Commander Aziron, Commander Benkai, Commander Lenslog, Commander Pyrojo. Thank you so much, Commander P Driver. Thank you, Commander Root, Cyclop2, DJ Truesaid, Rob, Dr. BO42, Dillman Black Edelweiss, Electrical Longboard, Electrical Skateboard, Fight or Flight Gamer, Fibble666. Hello, it's Colo. Hooly Hughes, Hypo Gamer 45, and
Jack Liddle, Jorius, Juts, Laura, thank you, Leof, Malty 71, Mass Riddler, McCurtains, Millstone Bjorn, Mooseypan, what's that one say? Oipik, Panther Trap, Skynet 81, V&K,
running out of
Virgo
hands.
Pros,
Signals to do.
Wicked Willie, Uzi, I can't read that one.
Will Flanagan. Will Flanagan's gone.
Yeah.
Wolves ZX12, XOD47, and of course Zen Umitin. And special thanks to our moderator Griefed. Thank you.
Yay. Oh, and some guy called Ed Lewis was here.
And Edward
as
C.
well.
Lewis is also in the chat as well. Oh, look at this, Heavy Metal Ed. I was doing all sorts of crazy things. I'm going to be late, but it's worth it, says Hello Scolo. All right, sorry. And everybody, look at these metal pants that are happening here. Oh, it's someone PUBG, Commander Benkai.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's M Curtains, Jester, but you know that. McCurtains,
Yeah.
it's McCurtains.
Yeah,
Who's this Ed guy, says Mooseypan. All right, Andy. All right, Grief.
you.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Can't find the button.
Superman. Sorry.
All of the best ones were here.